No. On yours. Thank you.
Fucking emergency. So this is a week, almost a week after I got back from the Arnold. It's just been an insane week. Lots of momentum coming out of the Arnold for HVIII Brand Goods, so we kind of had to capture that. A lot of work, a lot of hustling to be done. Still tax season, so handling a lot of that kind of stuff. But all excuses, right? Everybody's got jobs, everybody's got stuff, but I just didn't make time for training. So it is an exciting time for my training though. This is the beginning of my first speed block of the year. I've made some strength gains, not as much as I'd like to. I don't know if there's ever any as much as you'd like to in terms of strength. But yeah, I get to now start dropping the weight down, moving a little bit faster. It's always a little bit of an ego shot when you put that first speed block load on the bar and like, oh, that's a lot less. But the point is to move it fast. And just like throwing, just like any Highland Games event, it's about moving moderate weight fast. All right, spring break time. The family is going downtown for Music on Main. Is that what it's called? Music on Main? Yeah, we're gonna watch some live music, wander around downtown Round Rock. The kids will probably talk us into some sort of sweet treat, I would imagine, since they're charming and cute. So spring break is actually just beginning for us here. The wifey wife, my lovely wife there, she has been working the first 3 days of it, unfortunately. So we have been holding down the fort, but now we get to party a little bit. We're gonna go to Music on Main tonight, and then at the end of the week, we got the trip to Flying L Ranch. So it's gonna be a fun week. So let's get it started. We are in downtown Round Rock enjoying some kids music right now. And we're waiting for who to go on stage. Who we here to see?
Joe McDermott.
Joe McDermott. All right, he's the guy. German is about to take the stage. Kids are up front, pressed in there like a pack of Vienna sausages. Do they come in packs? Or do they come in cans? Joe! There's Joe! Go Joe! Okay, it's dinner time. We're packing for the trip to Flying Yellow Ranch. So it's a little bit of crazy time around the beach house, but if I waited for the perfect time to film everything, I would never get anything filmed. So here we go. It'd be a little crazy, but you guys understand, right? So I've gotten a lot of mail over the last several days. I've gotten a lot of stuff, and I'm terrible about unboxing or doing mail time because I get excited and I want to look at it myself. But I figure some of this stuff's pretty cool, so I'll share it with you guys and just kind of go through it real quick as I get it. Okay, so like usual, I always, pick up stuff that I may be missing that I didn't get samples for. Okay, so like usual, I try to grab some stuff from the HVIII Brand Goods site. I get a lot of the stuff in samples, but sometimes I'll miss things and I don't get them, when they go straight to production. So got this sweet snapback. Nothing new to anybody who's been following us, but it's really nice. This is a super nice hat, one of my favorites that we've done. So it looks really good. I got myself some new Forever leather lifting straps. These are the second generation ones. I really, really like these. I keep giving my straps away, so I just keep ordering new ones. Same thing I do with the mobility sleeves all the time. So the wife got the Dayman white hoodie that is not visible here because she's currently walking around wearing it. If I can catch her, I will try to do that for you. And then I think I got another pair of socks because socks are temporary. They get lost immediately upon getting them. So as soon as they get washed, they're gone. So another kind of neat thing that I got is a prototype wrist wrap from Throw Bros. So this is a wrap that is designed specifically for throwers. This is a cloth wrap. It's not true like a powerlifting wrap looks like. So it's got some flex to it, which is nice, and just ties down with no thumb loop. So I'm gonna be testing this out. I'm gonna try it while I'm throwing and see how I feel. Maybe I'll do a YouTube review about it. Oh, goodness. So like I promised, it is crazy time, but I'm not going to stop filming just because I got to get it done at some point. So I'll just talk louder. It's a directional mic, should work. Some of the
crazy time.
Some of the really cool things that I got were not just like merchandise and stuff from other companies, stuff like that. Some of the best things that I got this week were from people that are supporters of us, that are supporters of HVIII Brand Goods, supporters of Training Lab. So I want to talk about those for just a little bit. This is from the South Alabama Throwers. This was sent by my friend Adam Sanders. He and Royce Fontenot, they're members. They had a clinic with Matt a long time ago, 2 years ago. And now they are some of our oldest standing members of the Throwing Lab group. And these guys work hard. They train hard. They are all about, they're all about the hate. They're all about HVIII Brand Goods. And they have been big supporters of ours and have been with us in our corner all the way. And they did this very cool thing where they got a shirt together for the throwing group, for the South Alabama Throwers. It says Donut Fed Beef back there. It's got my name on the top. They made that just for me, fellas. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate your support. I appreciate the gift. Awesome. I'll try not to get baby puke on it. No guarantees though. So continuing on in the awesomeness. This blew my mind because today was just one of those days with HVIII Brand Goods where a million things are flying all at once and there's stress, and then I got to worry about accounting stuff and doing checks and all this kind of stuff. I got to worry about this. And in the middle of it, I get this package delivered, which is amazing. So this is a gift from a friend named Mason. This is the guy who I met a year and a half ago, or I guess it was it was about a year ago, at Jesse Burdick's meet, the one last March. Mason was just getting into powerlifting at the time, but he was a big HVIII Brand Goods supporter. He was decked out when it came to seats at the table. He talked about how much the philosophy meant to him. We had a really good long chat. We exchanged information, made sure we're following each other, and we've kept in touch. And we've talked about Mason's journey in powerlifting. He's getting super strong now, by the way, way stronger than me. So not like that's a big accomplishment, but good job. He's gotten way stronger than me. But we did not get to see Mason at this last meet in March. We didn't get to see it. I told you, crazy time. We didn't get to see him, and he wanted to give us these in person, but we were the jerks that weren't there. We were doing this whole Arnold thing, whatever. So he sent this. It is a bottle of scotch, and it's wrapped up, look at that, in our hate mail packaging. Diablo's Shadow. It's bourbon, excuse me, not scotch. So they sent us some awesome bourbon. I'm gonna get into this tonight, I promise you. All this craziness is gonna lead to this right here. So even more important than that though, Mason wrote us a note. He wrote me a note. I'm gonna read it to you. I'm sure Mason would not mind if I shared this. Kids, don't touch the camera. Hannah, get your hands away. Hannah, get your hands away. Thank you. Beach, this is just a small thank you for the constant motivation I find in your continuing strength and competition, all while balancing family time. Keep killing the game from behind the scenes and doing all the dirty background work that any thriving company requires. I've been following HVIII for almost 2 years, and it continues to speak to me the more I see the brand and community grow. Again, thank you for all you and Matt do. Mason Clemens. So if you're not following Mason Clemens on social media, you need to. It's at Mason_lifts. He's an awesome dude. What I love about this is that we met this young man and we've seen him develop and grow as a person, not just as a lifter, because that's important, don't get me wrong, but he's developed as a person. He's developed his own personal brand, his style, his approach to things, and he's become more open to adventure and started trying new things. And that's really what this whole thing is all about. It's taking whatever negative things you have about yourself, whatever doubts you have about yourself, and turning those into something positive and a positive result. So Mason, again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You're one of my favorite people, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate this. Okay, one more giant box here. So coming up soon, I'm going to be on an episode of the Podcast of Terror. You got to look it up. It's awesome. Matt's been on it a couple of times. The general bent is that they talk about horror movies, but then it just kind of goes off the rails from there, and that's really what I'm hoping for. So I'll be on that on April 8th, not like it's live or anything like that, but maybe like a couple days after that it'll come out. So Matt Stein is the host of the show. You can follow him on Instagram at Matt the Lifeguard, and definitely check out the Podcast of Terror. But he insisted that I be well stocked in beer and good beer before we shot this episode. So he sent me just bottle after bottle of fantastic beers. Oh, so good. And I told him that I was in Cleveland for a while and I kind of lived on Great Lakes, so we'll see if he found anything from Great Lakes up there. If he didn't, I'm going to be massively disappointed. I'm just kidding. I'd never get massively disappointed. Life's too cool. But anyway, so I'm going to get into this. Probably not going to get into all these tonight because, you know, I've got to be a functioning human. But I'm going to save probably a lot of these for the night that we shoot the podcast. We're going to get nice and saucy for that. If I'm going to be watching or talking about, you know, a bad horror movie, and we got a really good one picked out, by the way. But if we talk about that, it might be good to have a little social lubrication here. So, yeah, that's all the stuff. I got to go have dinner with the family. We are having, I think we're just having chicken. Not just having chicken. We're having chicken. I'm excited about chicken. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll try to get more footage from the Flying L Ranch here coming up soon. And there's going to be some adventures. We'll be outdoors. The lighting will be good, so we're going to look good. In case you were wondering who's making all the noise, there they are.